Thank you. Some people prefer this game over Cyber Sleuth. Yeah. I disagree with those people, but they're welcome to their opinion. Digimon World 1 had more unique quests/challenges for most recruits and had better music. I heavy disagree on it having better music. I kind of disagree on it having more unique quests and challenges, too. Like, I'm trying to think of it, what from Digimon World was unique that wasn't actually just frustrating. And, like, the only two things I can think of is, like, finding the Skull Greymon in Myotismon's mansion, and then the Waymon bit was pretty cool, where you had to take Waymon to that hidden cove. Other than that, I feel like most of Digimon World 1's recruit stuff was the same as this game. Walking around, finding Digimon, like, ask you to do thing, or need you to do weird thing, and then you do it for them, and they're like, okay, I'll come to town. Except Digimon World 1 was even worse at telling you what you needed to do. Digimon World 1, you had to do even more, like, who knows what. But Misty Trees music? I don't remember that music off the top of my head, so could it really be that good? Thank you. What was the first Digimon game you ever played? It was either Digimon World DS, or it was, well, actually, technically, the first Digimon World game that I actually, like, interacted with was Digimon World 1, when, a kid I knew, well, my mother had a friend who had a son, and I went to their house once, and he had Digimon World 1, and we played it and got frustrated with it for, like, 2 hours that day. So that was, like, the first time I ever played a Digimon game, but I didn't even really, like, play it. The first Digimon game that I, like, consistently had and played was either Digimon World DS or Digimon World 4. I don't remember which. Gimme. The Misty Trees music was the one you always complimented when you went there? That sounds legit. I don't remember much of Digimon World 1's music other than, like, the final boss theme was really sick. Although, to be fair, I probably wouldn't remember a lot of Next Order's music other than, like, the EXE song and the Machine Dramon music, if it weren't for the fact that I've been recently playing it. Hacker's Memory, though. Hacker's Memory has some sick tunes. Like, the hero music in Hacker's Memory is, whew, chef's kiss. I remember a lot of Hacker's Memory music. Well, maybe not a lot, but I can think of a lot of it off the top of my head. Why can these Jeremon see from so far away? Their all-seeing eyes are ridiculous. Please stop making this noise. Bam, 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 bam. Bana, bana. Yo, Jimmykin's music in both Cyber Sleuth games was actually pretty sick. It was like the one good thing about Jimmikin is that his music was a banger. Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Now's your chance.
You know, in hindsight, I shouldn't have done that. I should have tried to get Meteor Wing. Well, no, actually, he's gonna die fast. I thought it was gonna die that quick. Alright, this is still giving good stats for Tentomon. Oh, Tamer level up. Don't mind if I do. I think we were saving for this, right? Yeah, because this gives more Tamer experience, even though I didn't really want all the other... I didn't really want the treat type thing, but, like, come on, dude. How can you pass up on getting more experience to level up faster? It just can't be done. I would really like to get healthy. That would save us a lot of money. Getting more bits would be great, but we'd have to go through all this. I mean, getting more item drops would be good too, but that's a lot of points. I do really want Spirit Pitcher because we throw items a lot. That'd give us more order points. And then I also want OP Master. And then I really want Fighting Spirit, but I don't want to have to get Blind Spot and Ascertainment. But I mean, you have to, obviously. Absolute Focus would be good too. Thankfully, we can just ignore Camper type for like a long while because I don't need it. I do want to get these other two Extractor types soon as well. A lot of stuff to get. Psychmon, face me. Heard you were talking about Nintendogs, Chaos. Who let Juan in here? Who told him about the Nintendogs? What's up, Juan? How you doing, man? Excuse me. Die?
Yes.
Thank you. Alright, Tentomon's starting to get less stats already. The only thing we can really fight after the Psychmon, I feel like, is, the only real option after that is gonna be, like, either the Saberdramon in Mod Cape, or it's gonna be, the Vegemon in Wastelands. Neither of which I think we can beat without having, like, 2 ultimates. Goodbye, Psychmon. Weren't you gonna take one of the Reincarnate or Evolve types? The only Evolve type I can get now is the highest level one, right?
It's working.
That would cost a hefty penny.
Let's go.
It takes a lot of points. I don't really want to get that one, like, immediately next. I don't know what I'm going to get next. We're going to have to see what points we're at. We're getting to the point now where, like, I think we're getting 8 Tamer experience a level, but a lot of the skills we want are, like, they cost, like, 10 or more, like 10 to 15 points. So we're probably about to be at the point where it's like, oh, you can't get a skill until you level up twice.
Wonderful.
How long until Birdramon Digivolves? I think 2 more days. All right. Hi, Jeramon. Time to die.
It's working.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Let's go.
Later, nerd. Tyro, welcome to stream. How's it going? Final season, you already know. Yeah, my sister just graduated last week. She's finally done and free. I remember the times of finals back when I was in college, which was literally like 2 years ago. I say it like it was a long time. Hope you're doing well with it all, Juan. Yeah, the stats are looking a lot better. It surprisingly worked out well because Mirage Galgamon died fast. And since we had Mirage Galgamon while we had Biomon, we were able to get Biomon's stats up a lot without it being like a really tedious process to do. I'm really surprised at how well it all worked out when I was so afraid that, like, oh, dude, if we get one Mega and not the other, then it's going to ruin everything. It turns out it was actually the remedy we needed. What are the odds? Bum, bum, bum. It would be nice if Bandai, like, made and released another Digimon game, wouldn't it? That would be pretty, poggers, as the kids say. Do kids still say that? I have to stay in touch with the young demographic to keep up my relevancy. One time I finally got my second Mega, and at the same time my first Mega died. Yeah, it's pretty much what I'm afraid of happening. Like, that would be the literal worst thing to happen, because then you would just be stuck in an awful death loop of, like, you get a Mega just in time for, like, the other Mega to die so that you can't actually make any meaningful progress. Because then instead of, like, playing the game, you have to start leveling up the new Rebirth. And by the time that Rebirth is ready to fight, the other Mega dies again.
Very nice.
Never heard that word. They do not trust me. I'm studying to be a teacher. Trust Juan? I don't know. I feel like I can never trust you, Juan, after you, beat me in that Pokemon game by getting a Hurricane confused after I outplayed you at every turn. Outplayed you at every turn is a pretty hefty, maybe not quite to that amount, but man, did my baton pass Victini do so well until you cheated me. I'll never forgive you. It's one of the reasons Pokemon sucks and I don't play it anymore. Burn! That was not the fire move. That was the wind move. No burning was done there.
Now's your chance. Nice one.
Goodbye. Bergermon is still getting 26 speed out of fighting these guys? That's insane. Ooh, Coriander. That's 1,500 bucks. I know, more so than I know what the items in this game do, I know how much money they're worth, which I find hilarious. Like, I'm more aware of how much I can sell an item for than I am what the item actually does if used on my Digimon. Pokemon Conquest 2 is about the only thing that would get me to buy and play a new Pokemon game. Pretty much the only thing. I also thought Agunimon was considered a champion-level Digimon, but he's an ultimate in this game for some reason. Probably because he Digivolved straight into Emperor Greymon, because I don't think Burning Greymon is in the game. But it makes way more sense to me for, like, Agunimon is champion, Burning Greymon is ultimate.
Let's go. Way to go.
And then Emperor Greymon would be Mega. And then, I don't know, I guess Aldamon would also be considered an ultimate. It's like... It's kind of weird because, like, Agunimon can't be a rookie level. That's just madness. It's like, where are you supposed to fit in the fusion evolutions there? I guess they just have to be ultimates along with the beast spirits. They're just, like, stronger ultimates or something.
Keep going.
It's the only thing I could think of.
All right. All right. Way to go.
Goodbye. For a long time, I thought Gatomon was a rookie. That's understandable, though, because of how they use Gatomon in the anime and stuff. Also, Gatomon is small. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Whoops. Not what I meant to do. The game did not take my input of clicking up and right. Oh, you did anyway. I bought autopilots, right? Yeah, I did. How many of these Psychomon do I... Wait a minute, I didn't even look at the stock market, did I, chat? No, I did look at the stock market. It got lower again, and I got mad. Never mind.
Nice one. All right. Go for it.
I was trying to think, like, we didn't do anything with the stock market, did we? We didn't do anything with it because the stock market sucks. Thank you. You'll probably want to fight more than one at a time. Will I? I don't think so. I think fighting one at a time is going pretty perfectly right now. Getting like plus 26 speed and a little bit to other stats. I don't think fighting multiple at once will give me like better stat gains from the fight, will it? Like, I don't think it's suddenly gonna make the 0 that I'm getting in like wisdom not be a 0. I don't think that's how it works. I could be wrong though. I've been wrong before. Still getting 26 strength on Tentomon. Oh my goodness, Tentomon surpassed Bergermon. I thought the Tentomon would end up Digivolving first. You know what I kind of want to do? What age is Tentomon? 2? So Tentomon has to get to day 4 to Digivolve? I kind of want to, like... We're going to obviously keep fighting some more Psychomon here, but I kind of want to skip the next day to get Tentomon to champion. By just training up Tentomon's HP and stuff in the train. Oh, you're gonna set my throat in the training place. Yeah, yeah, murder.
I'm counting on you. Way to go.
Nah, Gigimon is a mega level Digimon. Gigimon and Babamon are mega levels. Hi, Psychmon. Face me. Oh, did my Digimon get hit? I was looking at chat. I'm kind of on autopilot now. Goodbye. Why are these... I'm over 1,000. Why are these Psychmon still giving me plus 26 in speed?
Now's your chance.
Like, the rookie level Digimon too, so it's not like, oh, they're a higher form. Tentomon still getting plus 26 strength here makes no sense to me. To be fair, this game doesn't make sense a lot of the time. I am fatigued. I think I still have 2 durability on my tent. So let's camp. Yeah, I do. Take it out. 20% fatigue recovery. Very good, very good. Let's beat these 4 Psychmon again, and then probably go back to town. And then we're not getting HP gains or MP gains on Tentomon, and he's behind Bergermon by like 3,000. So I think we do some HP and MP training next. Which I'm gonna hopefully try and sell some stuff and see if I have enough money to upgrade one of them at least. Because they're still set to level 1. After Psychmon, I fight the Black Garurumon in that area. That is very fair. I hate fighting the Black Garurumon, and I think I would rather die. So I will not be doing that. At least not with a rookie and a champion. Oh, hey, Bergermon is starting to get less speed, and Tentomon's starting to get less strength. So this is about the time that we want to bail out of here anyway. Banana, banana. I do not like fighting the Garurumon. Their moveset annoys me. Alright. Did we, there's a thing to dig over here, isn't there? A material spot? Did I already get it? I might have already gotten it. I think I already got it. Or it's over here. I always forget. Because it's like on opposite sides in different areas of Server Desert. If you're on Step or over on the other spot. They look so incredibly similar. Autopilot, boys. How far are we from the next Tamer level? Pretty far. We did just level up a minute ago. Alright, boys. How much money do I have from all that fighting? Almost 5K. We got a Coriander. I don't know if we picked up any bananas. It would be nice if we could get up to at least 10K. So we can level up either the HP or the MP thing. Oh yeah, we got a couple of bananas. Go ahead and sell all these hunks of meat. We'll get more soon. That's 10K. Don't need these. Keep the attack plugins. I'll try and remember to use them. Hey, repair my tent. Fix my tent. I also still need to buy the better tent from you, but I'm only going to buy the tent from you. I don't use the tent that much. I'm going to buy the better tent from you when the stock market pays off, if it ever does. Hello. HP or MP? Level up the HP one. Level was increased.
All right, let's do it.
Let's friggin' do it, boys. It's really only Tentomon's strength. Now that I'm looking at it, it's only Tentomon's strength that, like, surpassed Bergermon. I saw Tentomon's strength get to, like, 1,300, and Bergermon's strength was only at 1,000, and I was like, oh my goodness, Tentomon is, like, so much better. But, like, Bergermon has higher speed, higher by, like, 200, higher wisdom by, like, 100, and then their stamina is basically even. So it's really only strength that Tentomon got ahead in. And then Bergermon's obviously ahead in HP and MP. Although, you know, Tentomon's gonna Digivolve and get a boost. But that's expected. The one who's the one who's further behind in rebirthing, I think, is always a little bit ahead of the other one. Because that just makes sense. Let's get Tentomon some HP and MP. I'll give Bergermon a little bit of HP and MP too.